Oh yeah. And
What's up?
I'm continuing my adventures in Elden Ring and the simple for my
Mm-hmm.
adventures. Simple and plain.
That's it.
I want to be
Simple and clean, as the hearts of the kingdom would say.
exactly simple and clean. As the way that you making me feel tonight.
I saw somebody post the other day on Instagram talking about, I'll never forget it, like, I'll come back for you. I'll find you. I know you will. And then the song just instantly comes on.
Yes. Yes.
I'm like, man, hold up. Like,
I
tears.
mean,
You
not even
understand?
only
Like,
that. I mean, the commercial,
right.
for some, you got to think. We were high school when Kingdom Hearts came out, and
Yeah, like
like,
ninth, 10th grade.
and just seeing it, it was like, wait, what's this new game Square got coming out with Disney characters? Hold on. Then I found out it was an action RPG. And the mechanics was crisp.
Like I remember my whole thing with Kingdom Hearts. Like, I remember seeing the first image they ever revealed of it in the gaming form.
I don't
Like
even
a year or
remember
two
that.
prior. Like, it was Sora on the beach at in the tutorial island.
Yeah.
And they were sitting there talking about, they was like, Squaresoft, the makers of Final Fantasy, are making a RPG with Disney characters.
Oh yeah, they were still Squaresoft then. You were right.
Yeah, they were still. That was the last Squaresoft title, and so they were still like, that was like Squaresoft, Final Fantasy people making a Disney RPG. I'm in.
Yes.
Like, I didn't need to see nothing else. I had bought the game when I didn't even own a PS2 yet.
They let your boy know how much he wanted Kingdom Hearts.
Look. And like when that shit came out, that
Hey,
was the
Mrs.
only
Ladybug.
thing I played. Hey, Miss Ladybug. Like, I had that and Final Fantasy X
Okay.
and Jack and Daxter and some other stuff.
This is the major question. How long you had these before you actually got the console?
I can tell you, because it was a long while. Hold on. Let me see. I'll give you an accurate count. Okay, so the game released March 28, 2002. I had it first week.
Oh damn!
I didn't get a PS2 myself until Christmas.
Wait.
Let me tell you, like, you know what era we came from? That whole them 9 months up until Christmas. I was sitting there just reading the booklet, looking at the pictures on the game case.
There's no way I can be staring at that game for that long. No way I can't play it.
No. Let me tell you, because this was back when we were all in Teal Run.
Yeah.
So my neighbors had a PS2, and they were like, they didn't really have nothing to play. So I was like, hey, let's try this.
Yeah.
And so we had started multiple new games, didn't get very far.
Yeah.
But because it's an RPG, like, who wants to play that for an extended period of time?
That's true. That's true.
Right, especially amongst the group. But yeah, like 9 months
crazy.
I had that game before I had a PS2.
I didn't get Kingdom Hearts 1. Shout outs to my bro Corey. I knew about the game, but it wasn't until one time we was in the cafeteria playing PlayStation. Yeah, I said what I said. We was in the cafeteria at the high school playing PlayStation, and he brought it. And I was like, what's this? And he was like, oh yeah, that's that game. I was like, this is Kingdom Hearts? I think that weekend, I think I was like, either let me book. Because funny enough, for the people out there, Kingdom Hearts was literally the first RPG I played to completion.
No, it's not the first one I played to completion, but like, it was, I'd say it's the first 3D one I played to completion.
Actually, Kingdom
But
Hearts
it's
might have
also
been
in the
my
top 3 of the first ones. First 3 I played to completion.
Kingdom Hearts might have been my first RPG. Period. If I'm truly being honest. Because I love Kingdom Hearts, I think I went back and played like Final Fantasies, and which I still need to play 1 through 6 in my lifetime. But yeah, I was not an RPG person,
right?
Until, and I think what helped because it was an action RPG, and remember around that time too, Devil May Cry came out.
Right. It did. Yep.
So it was like to see, because before RPG combat was really you go I go type of mentality.
Yeah, turn-based.
And to see it like that, it was like, wait, hold on, I might play this. And I played the shit out of KH. Like, to show y'all how much I played KH. If there was platinums back in the day, it would have been platinum.
Oh man, they lucky. The gaming world is lucky.
Like, I think I actually went
trophies
back.
Didn't come around till 2006, 07.
Like, I think I actually went back in Platinum 1 when it released on the PS. Was it 3, 4? In that pack, I think I Platinum 1.
That was 4. Yeah, the 4. Okay. But yeah, because there have been I replayed so many games back in the PS2 days.
I think I Platinum 2 as well.
Like, man, I know back then on them days, I would have platinumed the Jack and Daxter series. Like, I could do it now because they added trophies to them. But
Final Fantasy 12 was for sure would have been a platinum.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I did everything to collect those tiny little chibis in that little book you collected. Man, because I know damn well they would have gave me, it would have been the only game to have 2 plats, because I'm telling you now, if you would have gave me a gold for the Yasmat hunt, oh, I'd be pissed.
Right? Final Fantasy X might have been close to a plat. And when I mean close, I mean very close.
Look, that would have been trouble for me, because to this day, I beat that game a couple times. Still never got everybody's sigil and ultimate weapon and all that shit.
Waka was the only person I never got his. What you did? A sigil and something else.
A sigil and something plus the weapon. So you need to collect 3 things for each character.
So I had everybody's weapon.
Okay.
I had everybody's weapon, and I had everybody's sigil and crest, but except for Waka. Waka was the only one because his one was tied to Blitzball, and for some reason, his sigil or crest or something, I could never get for some reason. So I said he was the only one. I can tell you
which ones I never got. Lulu's.
Oh yeah, she was.
Lightning.
Oh. You never did the lightning?
I attempted.
Really?
I attempted. And I eventually just stopped because I was because eventually it just starts getting unpredictable, and I was getting cramps in my thumb.
I actually did the 200 lightning strike.
And then what was the other one? I want to say frustrated me to no end was the dodging the birds and the getting the Titus's seagulls and shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember I remember I got all the Kamaris, I got Aurons, I got Riku's.
I got Riku. Like I said, Waka was the only person who I never got. Like I said, I had half. I had his sigil, but not his crest or whatever it was, and I cannot remember why I could never get the other. But yeah, I did the lightning strikes. I got all the Aeons or summons. I had all of that. Now, one thing I never did.
I completed the Albed alphabet.
Okay. That would be the only thing that would stop me from getting the trophy, was that I never completed the Albed alphabet.
Okay. Well,
the Albed alphabet, and I could never get Yojimbo to do the Zantazuken.
Really? Here's the thing.
I could never get him to do it, no matter how much money I gave, buddy.
I got it. And then it came out I think it was a few years back. that is completely random. You can gift him billions and he'll still never do it. Like,
yeah, I never got it.
So, like, man,
I got the Delta Sisters to do their thing, because remember you had to ask them.
The Maga Sisters, yeah.
Maga Sisters, thank you. Delta Attack was their final move.
Right. I got Anima.
Oh boy, Anima was the scariest fucking thing. Especially when you realize how he drug you underground, and it was like,
there's a whole other face that gave you the Tyson hand. Come on, man.
But yeah, I did all of that, but I could never get Yojimbo to hit the Zantazuki. Never.
Like, I think another like tough trophy back in the PS2 days would have been, I want to say, Jack 2's get the precursor orbs.
So I platinum Jack 1 when it came to PS3.
Right.
Jack 2 and 3, I was like, nah.
Right. It's different. Jack 1 is, you just got to get, what is it, 105, 103%? You just got to collect everything. That's it. And so Jack 2, you got to collect everything and then beat the game. Yes. But collecting everything in Jack 2 and 3 is a hassle.
Was a hassle.
Like, I would, like, if for those out there listening, if you, like, I would put it in the simplest perspective I can for you. There's multiple collectibles in Jack 2 and 3 that you have to collect every one of. They are well hidden. To give you an idea of how hidden, think GTA 4's pigeons or Assassin's Creed 2's flags. So that's the best comparison I can think. Or the feathers, yes. Like, that's just the best way I can.
And then too, 3 didn't help the fact that it was open world.
Very true. And also, if you went forward with the story and you locked areas out for yourself, and there was one or something in there, you wasn't getting it. You weren't getting it back.
That was it. But yeah, like I said, 2 and 3, I never tried. 1, yes. But 2 and 3, nope. You about to have me stressed out. Then already what the game was.
Right. Like, I'm trying to think, hold on. The greatest PS2 is. Like, I lived through the era. I should remember. Hold on.
I did platinum all of the whatchamacallits when they were released on PlayStation. The Sly Coops.
Oh, absolutely. Those would have, man, those games were so fun, that would have been easy.
Funny enough, I never played the last one yet.
Oh, Thieves in Time?
Never played it.
Great. The worst part of, the only bad thing about that game is they ended on a cliffhanger, hoping it up for a sequel, and never came back.
It never came. Oh, no. No.
Oh, the Guitar Hero games would have never got done.
No. I could never play them games on hard.
Exactly, because I saw people do it through the fire and flames on the max difficulty, and I'm like, nah, I ain't got the dexterity.
Beating the devil when the devil went to Georgia was like, hell no. But I was trying to think, what else?
Metal Gear Solid 2.
I was about to ask you, would you have platinum the Metal Gear Solids?
Here's the thing. 2,
well, mainly 2 and 3.
2 would have been a lot easier.
Yes.
3 would have been the more difficult one of them.
I think 3 would have required at least maybe 2 playthroughs.
Very much so, because collecting all the camouflages.
Yep, that would have definitely been a trophy.
Tough. And then I don't know if you remember the little frogs that you shot.
I remember.
Ribbit. Like they were so well hidden. Like they were so well hidden. Like that would have
been a tough one.
Yeah. Let me see. What else would have
been? Any fighting game on the PS2 that didn't require online, I would have had easily.
Okay.
Easily.
Including Battle Arena Toshinden?
Any PS2 fighting game, I would have had platinums. As long as they didn't have online, I would have had them.
Oh, San Andreas would have never got that.
I never finished San Andreas.
Really? I
The
don't.
RC,
No, I didn't either. I remember I got very far.
The RC car.
Oh, that's what would have did most people in. Not the RC car from me.
The RC
I think a
helicopter.
lot of
rather.
people. Yeah, Zero's missions. I did
Zero's
all
missions.
of those. Like I did all of those, and let me tell you, the skin of my teeth. But
Zero's mission.
Dragon Quest 8, I own the game. Would have never got done.
Funny enough, never played the Dragon.
Oh, I would have been done Beyond Good and Evil. Love that game.
Oh yeah, you love that game. You praise that game very high.
Man, look, still waiting for the sequel. I don't care if it's like vaporware at this point. But Eco and Shadow of the Colossus would have got done.
Okay, understandable.
God of War.
Oh yeah, well,
And God of War 2.
God of War is only because I know all those collectibles you had to get, so that's what would have stopped me from God of War.
Okay.
Now, I will say this: a majority of those trophies, for sure. But due to the fact of all the collectibles and things like that, no.
Right.
Because I never got all the collectibles.
Oh, here's one for you. The Mark of Crete.
It all would have depended on how much stealth. Because you know your book in stealth. No.
Oh, Top Splitters and Top Splitters 2.
Not so much with me. Maybe with you, but not so much with me.
Maybe more so too. Twisted Metal Black? I don't know.
Ooh, it all would have depended, because I played the fuck out of Black.
Me too. It's just that unlocking the extra characters would have been a hassle.
That probably would have been the one. Unlocking some characters.
Right, because I remember like to unlock one, you had to shoot down a plane in the sky. And that would have been trouble. Manhunt and Beautiful Joe.
Manhunt, maybe. It all depends on what the trophies would have consisted of. Beautiful Joe, I doubt it.
Highly doubt it. That is still one of the toughest games I ever played.
Because especially too, you know, when it comes to certain games, they want you to. Because the thing is, you know how I am with trophies. If you require me to beat the game multiple times, it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
If you're like, hey, we want you to beat the game at least 6-7 times, no. That's the reason why Uncharted never got platinum, because I'm not playing the game on crushing and stupid hard and one shot you dead mode. Nah, I'm not doing all that.
Right.
So that's the reason why Uncharted would have never. That's the reason why Uncharted have never been platinum for me, because I'm not playing the game 7-8 times.
Oh, here's one for you. The original Resident Evil 4.
Due to the nature of Resident Evils, probably not, because Resident Evils usually want you to play them multiple times.
Right.
But due to that nature, probably not. But
I probably
it would have been
got the
close.
Ratchet and Clanks. 2 I know I would not have gotten were the Persona 3 and Persona 4.
So you know, I never played.
Even though
for
I played
Persona.
the hell out of it. But like.
So why you think you would have got him for Persona?
The optional boss. The optional boss is like so. Or like I know they would have had it because I think 5 has the same trophy. Collect all one of each persona, which is a task, because to even get one, you have to basically you can only get them from a dungeon, and you have to convince them to join you.
Really?
Yeah, like it ain't just like Pokemon where you can just beat them down and then catch them. No, you have to convince them to join you. And then majority of the strongest ones you can only get by essentially breeding 2 that you have.
Wait, they had all that in Persona?
Yep, still do. Like you can
I
only
never
get, well,
know
not
that.
essentially breeding, but fusion. And when I mean
Oh,
fusion, like let
like
me
some
give you,
Dragon
like let me
Ball Z.
explain it like this. You could fuse two personas, and let's say you would fuse one persona with a Pyro Jack, you would get a Jack Frost.
Uh huh.
Eventually, you would fuse Jack Frost with another element, and you would get Black Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Basically, each fusion is stronger than the regular ones without them. But you could fuse 2. There was also the option to fuse 3, fuse 4, fuse 5, and fuse 6 and fuse 7. So, and there was no chart in
To let you
game
know who was
what you were gonna get. It was like each, like if you fused like certain ones, you were always gonna get the same result, but there was no way of knowing like ahead of time what you were gonna get except through experimentation. So that would have just been like without any kind of guide, I would have never got like some of my strongest personas in like 5 or 4 and shit. So, but and then like back to the the bosses in Persona 3 and 4. The way the dungeons are set up, like you have to like traverse through these randomized dungeons, and you basically have to get through this next floor. If you stay too long on the floor,
oh yeah, didn't like Death show up or something like that?
the Reaper shows up.
The Reaper, yeah.
It doesn't matter what level you are on, he could one-shot your entire party. And back on 3 and 4, if the main character went down, the game is over. It didn't matter if the rest of the party was still up.
So let me ask you this: is there a way to beat him?
Yeah, you could beat them. It just you just have to have some of the strongest personas in the game, and you have to prepare with some of the best items.
Gotcha.
So, and then the other bosses that were even harder than he were the helpers of Igor. So the one who introduced you to your powers, like I'm sure you've seen the screenshots, this bald, white-haired, long-nosed dude named Igor. So in every game he has an assistant. Now the assistant changes each game. Like in 3 it was Elizabeth, in 4 it was this I think this little boy or another girl, or it might have been the twins. And then in 5 it was another person. But they all have similar looking features. They're all white haired.
Is Igor Persona Sid?
Essentially.
Okay.
But he's also like this omnipotent being. So you never have to fight him, and he never attacks you or is never a danger to you. He's there to help you at all times, but he is omnipotent. And then his assist hell.
So what's the I guess reason to fight them?
So let me see, because the ones I did challenge was the twins. So hold on, let's see. Let's see. There we go.
Because I've never, I think when you let me borrow Persona 3, I played a good chunk of it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm good. And now they got that remake coming.
Right. Let's see. Carolyn and Justine from Persona 5. Okay. So they were the strength confidant, but they were his assistants. 2 little preteen children who were basically hundreds of years old.
Okay.
Now, let's see. To challenge them, where is this? Okay. Okay, here we go. Secret boss guide for Carolyn and Justine. Okay. this fight, like, here's what you have to know, because I played this game like 3 times. So, and to play through it once requires you to like invest like 140 hours.
Damn. For one.
Yeah. So, because you know the nature of these games, you have to go to school every day.
You have to build relationships and
and all that. Yeah. So, here's what every guy tells you on the first line: this fight cannot be done on your first playthrough.
Oh. Because it's that difficult, or it's just
because it's that intricate to initiate it.
Oh,
so,
damn.
like, in order to initiate it, you have to go to Mementos, talk to Carolyn next to the Velvet Room at the top floor. Even though the fight can be done as early as May 9th, which is towards the end of the game. Do not attempt this fight until you're at least level 60. Also, make sure you save beforehand. Let's see. Multiple high-level personas with multiple different abilities. If when the fight starts, if they manage to knock down one of your characters, and basically what I mean by knock down is each and every person in your party has their own persona. So, like, your party members have their own persona. It never changes. They have the same abilities throughout the game.
Yeah.
If they get hit with an attack that their persona is weak to, they basically fall to their butt and they're considered knocked down for a turn.
Okay.
And so in the next turn they have to stand up. If any person gets knocked down by the twins, they will do an all-out attack that instantly kills the entire party.
What the fuck?
Yep. So
wait.
Yeah. Let's see. What else?
That don't basically sound right.
Yeah, exactly. Also, to even get some of the strongest personas, you have to maximize the relationships, because that unlocks the strongest ones of those hierophants, and so on and so forth. And that unlocks certain abilities, like you get. There's one that basically immune to most attacks, and let's see. If you do specific amount of damage to the 2 of them, essentially, they'll just kill you instantly.
Wait.
Here's the thing. If you
that don't even make sense.
Here's why. If you kill one and the other's still alive, on the very next turn, the one you just killed will revive with half their HP, which is about 4,000. Now, the max HP damage you can do in this game is a few hundred to, I think, 999.
Okay.
But if once that other one revives, they'll then wipe the party. You have to kill them both at the exact same time.
Really?
Yes. So you have to hit them with an attack that kills them, that hits them at the same time, which is not easy to do.
I was about to say, what kind of unfair shit is this?
Yeah, man. Like, so you have to beat the game once, then beat the game a second time to get to the end of the game, maximize all your shit, and yeah, man, that's just them. Like, some people would even say like the other ones from the 3 and 4 were harder.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I don't know if I would have got platinum on the Persona Switch.
That makes sense. That makes sense, but that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I challenged them once, and I was like, man, look.
I mean, just hearing all those caveats to that fight sounds crazy.
Yeah, because they're themselves one of the relationships that you have to level up. So if you don't get it to max, you can't challenge them. And being this game, it takes essentially a school year and 140 hours. You are not gonna max out every relationship in one playthrough.
Nah.
So you will have to let others go and max the ones you know you want to. So, but yeah, man. love those games. And and I just realized the fifth one came out in 2017, so we should be getting 6 probably this year or next year. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. And like shit, if PS2 had trophies, whoo.
If PS2 had trophy, like I said, I know for sure there would be a few games that would have been, if not 100%, very close.
Fight for New York.
Oh, platinum.
Absolutely.
Platinum. Platinum. Big platinum.
Absolutely.
Big platinum. I mean, like, just like I just pulled up this Elden piece. I told y'all.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Big Burl. Big Burl in the building.
God has slain. It says God slain. It didn't say anything else. It said God slain.
Not great creature. Not demigod.
No.
Not
none of that.
Not great enemy.
Nope.
Okay, now wait. There you go.
If
you want the best in, yeah.
Okay, so it says I can summon Ronnie, or I can touch the fractured America.
So this is where you get your different endings. Now, if you would have did other stuff, there would be other summons here, but this is the Ronnie ending that you fought for. Though, if you just touch the fractured America, you just get the plain ending.
Okay. All right, chat. I'm gonna cheat right quick, so hold on. I think my stream might go down for a second, but just hold on. Actually, I think I'll be back on the chat stream because it might go down.
What?
You mother loving right. What? What you mean it won't let me? No, bull.